Hi everyone, welcome to Local Beats, the hippest, most musical show in all of Fort Collins. I'm your host, Carsen Porterfield.
And I'm your new host, Nicole.
Well, it's been a long summer filled with great jams, but we're back to deliver the latest news on all things music. And later, we have an interview with the band Out of Ink.
Are you in the mood for some R&B music? I sure know I am. Pop sensation The Weeknd is coming to Pepsi Center on September 29th, which is part of his Starboy Legend of the Fall 2017 World Tour. The Weeknd came to fame with his hit singles Can't Feel My Face and The Hills. Rapper Gucci Mane will be co-heading the tour alongside musician Nav. Tickets are still available to get them while they're hot, just like my co-host.
Oh, well, thank you, Nicole. Well, if a smaller venue is more your speed, then you're in luck because Fort Collins is home to some great personal venues. Aggie Theater is bringing music sensation Buckethead to the stage. What makes him a musical sensation, you ask? Well, he alone has recorded over 250 original studio albums, alongside 50 cover albums. His genres range from funk, bluegrass, rock, metal, blues, and jazz. Basically, he's a one-man record label. Oh, he also wears a bucket on his head, hence the name. He will be playing on September 22nd at Aggie Theater, so check it out.
If you're looking for something a little more funkadelic, then I got the band for you. Sneaky Pete and the Secret Weapons is a 5-piece band that blends together funk, jazz, rock, and hip-hop. They have become known for their high performances and, quote, sweaty dance floors. I don't know how I feel about the sweaty floors part, but I bet the high-performance funk part is awesome. You can catch them at Hodie's Half Note on Wednesday, September 27th.
Awesome. So how was your summer, Nicole?
It was great. How about you?
Oh, it was great. You know, I went to London and I went to the Gorillas Festival, and it was an awesome experience. I had so much fun, you know, got to hear a lot of cool music. Yeah, it was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have any tickets for concerts this summer, but I am going to see Harry Styles next year.
Oh, like the shirt, hence the shirt.
Yeah, if you want to know more about the shirt, you can tune in. And
Yeah, a little foreground. Anyways, yeah, I have some tickets to Tyler, the Creator in a couple months, so I'm pretty excited about that.
That's cool. Where's he playing?
I believe he's playing at the Gothic Theater, but could be wrong on that. Don't fact check me.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Well, we'll be right back with the band Out of Ink.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Hi guys, welcome back to Local Beats. I'm here today with the band Out of Ink. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty solid. Pretty.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, we're missing our lead, but you know, it's good.
No worries. Would you guys like to introduce yourself and your positions in the band?
Sure. Okay. I'm Stevie Gray. I'm the drummer. Yeah.
I'm Jeremy, and I'm the bassist.
Awesome. So tell me a little history about the band and kind of how it started and how it came to be.
We formed on the internet through the school's app, like the CSU Facebook. It was Jeremy and me and then some other guy that left like a month in. And then since then we've had a whole plethora of members, and then now we're here. But.
Awesome. How would you kind of describe the genre of your music, and like what's kind of some of the inspirations for it?
So I'd say kind of a mixture of punk and grunge. I know Nirvana is probably one of our big influences, as well as like Green Day.
Awesome. And knowing that you're from California, is there kind of any California bands that influence the music at all?
No, not really.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I kind of just, I'm happy playing whatever.
Yeah.
Before we had Tim, who is sadly MIA, we were more of like a indie, like, it's darker. It was more I don't even know how to describe it.
I don't think there's words to describe it.
Yeah, but we're a lot more punk now, and that's like very just like this first week back at CSU is like we've definitely changed direction. But as long as it's fun, I don't really care.
Cool. Yeah. So, and y'all are a college band. So, kind of what is that like? You know, balancing schoolwork, college life. I don't know the college part of the band.
It's kind of like having a job, like along with college, but it doesn't really pay yet. So
we'll get there.
Yeah, it's usually what I'm thinking about during class. Yeah. It's like drumming in here, and then schoolwork. You know, I get the schoolwork done, but like at the end of the day, this is what I want to do. So it's like, just there's got to be a balance for sure.
Gotcha. So what are some of your past performances? And do you guys have anything upcoming? Is there any news for new releases?
So last year we played at the Battle of the Bands that CSU put on, got 3rd place.
Nice.
Out of 3.
They don't mention that part TV.
We had like 3 days to prepare for it, but it was all right. It was fun.
Cool.
And then the Colorado Room.
Yeah, for one of the campaign parties. You didn't win.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys played Foco MX.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
That was pretty great.
Where'd you hear about that, by the way?
From this show, and we found out about it. We found out about it the night that like the signups were due. Yeah. So we watched it and we were like, oh my god! And then we went and we signed up for it, and then we got the Aggie, which was actually very surprising because we like.
Great venue.
Yeah, we didn't have any real experience in Fort Collins or like as a band, and we got in the Aggie, which was really awesome. Yeah.
Cool. Anything upcoming? Do you guys have anything planned? Any venues that you're talking to?
Surfside 7, October 17th at 5:30. All ages. Bring your kids. It should be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got some other great bands from the Fort Collins area, and then another band from the Chicago, right?
Right.
Yeah, and so it's going to be a great show.
Awesome. So, looking down the road in the future, what do you see the band going towards? What's the future for the band?
As far as it can go, honestly.
Yeah.
That's like really just every opportunity you can get. Yeah, just take every opportunity, and then wherever that leads us, and happy with it.
Some label comes up and says, "Hey, drop out of college."
That's the dream.
That is very dependent on the amount of money, because college is very important. I'd like to finish college. Like 99% would love to finish, and that's like obviously the plan. But if for some reason some awesome circumstance came up, maybe I'd take a break, but I'd still come back.
Yeah. Finish it later.
Yeah, cool. Do you guys have any new music coming out? I know you just kind of have the new band member, Tim. Is there anything you're working on, an EP? Or are you still kind of in the process of writing some stuff?
We're definitely writing some stuff. Don't have any like definite plans for releasing an EP or anything like that, but it's definitely one of our goals in the upcoming future.
Yeah, I think the main thing is finding a good place to record, because before we were recording by ourselves, and the sound quality in that, it's great for releasing it to the public. It's not great for releasing something that's great quality to the public. So I think when an opportunity arises and like we have the funds to record, we will. But as of now, I think it's more about just performing and writing. So.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. Do you guys have any websites or any SoundCloud something people can listen to your music on?
Yeah, everything's just Out of Ink Band.
Out of Ink Band.
Yeah. Some things are Out of Ink because Out of Ink wasn't taken on some things, and on other things it's Out of Ink Band. Outofinkband.weebly.com.
We'll work, don't judge.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here, and we will be right back.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just made me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me either.
So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly,
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Good evening, Rams, and thank you for tuning in to Local Beats. I'm your host, Nicole Parra. I'm thrilled about today's segment because it's about a band I hold close to my heart. If you've been around the past 7 years, you know about a band named One Direction. One Direction consists of band members Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Harry Styles, and Louis Tomlinson. We can save the discussion about Zayn Malik for a later date. 1D formed when the boys auditioned as soloists for the X Factor UK in 2010, but ended up being placed in a band by Simon Cowell. Matt Cardle won the show that year, but you haven't heard much about him. Why? Well, that's because of One Direction. After getting 3rd place on the X Factor, the band did not break up, rather worked hard to record their first album titled Up All Night. From 2011 to 2015, the band released 5 albums and has been on 4 sold-out worldwide tours. I have seen the band live 3 times, and let me tell you, it is unlike anything I've seen before. So what was the driving force that made this band so successful in such a short period of time? Well, aside from having talent and charisma, the members of One Direction rely on the power of hardcore fans. Millions of fans around the world love and support One Direction. Some fans even cry over the band.
Look at this. Look at the thing that I did. I did a thing.
That video was shot in 2013 when we saw Harry Styles for the first time in real life. You see, it's instances like this that show the impact One Direction has had on fans. In 2013, we went to an early screening of the band's first movie titled This Is Us. In 2014, we watched 8 hours of a live stream titled 1D Day, where the band was on camera for 8 hours to celebrate the release of their 3rd album. And in 2015, Courtney and I traveled to California to see the band in concert. One Direction is more than just a band. 1D and the fans have become a family. Some fans have met their best friends because of this band. When it comes down to it, they feel at home when supporting this group because the band gives them a sense of belonging. Yes, One Direction is a boy band, and yes, they create pop music. Yet the band still dominates the charts. According to Billboard, One Direction has sold 7.6 million total albums in the US alone. When you combine the music they produce with their personalities, One Direction becomes an unstoppable force. Overall, the members of One Direction have left their mark on the music industry, and I think it's about time we start respecting that.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream, that I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly, just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to...
Hey guys, welcome back to the Beatbox, the segment where I talk about some of my favorite new music and talk about some upcoming releases. It's been a great summer for music, and I'm back with some great new albums for you to check out. Let's start with my new favorite group, Hampton, a self-described boy band that was created by Kevin Abstract and Amir Vaughn, and features Merlin Wood, Don McLennan, Matt Champion, Joba, and Bareface. The pop group was formed in 2015 over an online Kanye West fan forum. The group released their first mixtape in 2016 titled All American Trash. A few months ago, they released their debut album, Saturation. The album was critically praised, and there's a reason for it. Saturation is a breath of fresh air in the current hip-hop genre that has become so heavily trap-influenced and hit single-oriented. The whole album plays off itself with hard songs that feature a heavy beat and slick verses, then transfers to these soft ballads singing about falling in love and being with friends. It makes sense why the group refers to themselves as a boy band. They don't want to be locked into rap. They explore different genres and fuse them together, giving them a unique sound and vibe. This album is filled with incredible tracks. The song Star solely consists of each member making celebrity references and a slapping beat that makes you want to learn every verse to the song. The song Fake is a lot more laid back and features the members with high-pitched voices rapping, and features one of my favorite moments of the album with the repeating line, "Don't say that!" Heat is the most intense track of this album, with the pretty much screamed line, "I'll break your neck so you can watch your back." But if you're not into clever orthopedic lyrics, then the track Swim will be more your style. This song doesn't feature any rap, but features a soft guitar and kind vocals about falling in love. Like I said, Saturation is a phenomenal album that honestly can't be beat. Oh wait, yes it can, because last week, Hampton released Saturation 2 and took everything great about the first album and made it even better. Saturation 2 continues the unique sound of Hampton and adds more emotion, heart, and great verses. Some of my favorite songs from this album are the intro track Gummy, which starts off with a beautiful harp and a good morning sound that immediately ruins it, with Kevin Abstract rapping one of the best verses I've heard in a long time. Swamp is another banger that has a great hook about effing commas up from the outside. Tokyo starts off amazing with a sexy bass slap and a quick high voice singing. Basically, Hampton is awesome, and you should definitely listen to both of their albums. So this summer, a lot of great music came out, and I thought I should make a list of things that we should check out. It's kind of a top 5, whatever, but anyways, number 5 is Woodstock by Portugal the Man. I saw these guys live in concert a couple years ago, and they were incredible. And this album has this very old school 70s vibe, hence the Woodstock name. It's a great album just to kind of chill out and listen to some old school music. Number 4 is Good For You by Amine. Amine kind of came to known from his song Caroline. Everyone knows it. It plays all the time on the radio. But he's got a lot of other great bangers, like Wedding Crashers, which features my favorite member of the Migos, Takeoff, or Offset, whatever. They're all the same. Number 3 is kind of an EP by the band Death Grips. If you know Death Grips, then you kind of know they're awful. It's loud. It's like listening to a headache. But their new EP, Steroids, Hidden Gabber, Crouching Tiger, I don't know, I'm ad-libbing right now, is a great song if you're in the mood to get a headache or be very aggressive. Number 2 is Big Fish Theory by Vince Staples. Vince Staples is awesome. He doesn't care about anything. He has a very can-do attitude, and this album shows that. His rapping is amazing. The beats are so defined and beautiful, and the album just really ties together. Plus, it's got Kendrick Lamar in it, so everyone loves him. Number 1 is Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator. This album is awesome. I'm not a huge Tyler, the Creator fan, but I heard this album, and it's this perfect blend of these hardcore beats and then these beautiful, jazzy soul ballads that just twine together so perfectly, and it really encapsulates summer. Anyway, these are those top 5 albums I really enjoyed this summer. Check them out if you like it, and thank you for watching Local Beats. Catch you next episode.